What is wrong with you guys? When is this gonna end?
Look who's turning Diet 7 Up.
Of course. Diet 7 Up is crisp and light, right, Mr. Universe?
To me, everything is light.
I mean, it doesn't have that heavy aftertaste.
To me, nothing is heavy.
Then we're drinking it because we'll give up calories but not taste, right?
I won't give up anything.
Well, then why are you drinking it?
Because Diet 7 Up is delicious. And every time I drink it, it tickles when it goes down.
Caffeine-free Diet 7 Up. The only thing you give up is calories, right, Arnold?
Buddy!
Dude.
Listen, big sponsor. Diet 7 Up is now part of La Familia, Surface Noise Incorporated. So next time you need a nice, light, fizzy drink that tickles the throat, you will get some Diet 7 Up, hopefully. So thank you, Diet 7 Up. Appreciate you. Rest in peace, Lonnie Anderson, the lovely former Miss Burt Reynolds. I don't know what was tickling her throat, but Arnold clearly could not get enough of the Diet 7 Up.
Dude, congratulations, Chance. That's amazing.
I didn't want to spoil it. You know, like I know we impromptu had to cancel last week's show, and I apologize. I truly do. But we are dotting the I's and crossing the T's. Arnold's people. I'm a member of the Pump Club. That's a fact. So we just had to get the deal across the finish line. The estate of Lonnie Anderson. Don't worry about the owners of Diet 7 Up. They knew what was going on the whole time. But
amazing.
You know, it's like NIL. Like we needed to get the likeness, and we have to give. You know, again, all the big revenue that this show generates. We've got to give a little taste to. Yeah, Arnaldo obviously knows those are residual checks.
Exactly. The
weekly. This guy needs them weekly. So Arnold was a little bit more generous. He said, you know, once every other month it is okay. I just send the money to my son Joseph. He is a bodybuilder. There's no problem. So Arnold couldn't have been any nicer, and it tickled his throat. You heard himself. So.
Well, when you said you had to get on an emergency flight last Thursday, I didn't know what it was about, but this was well worth it. I appreciate you. It
was hard, guys.
Congratulations
hard.
to you, man.
Thank you. Hard to keep it this tight-lipped. But here we are. I mean, you know, what's that saying? Snitches get stitches. Yes. I don't need any stitches. And Arnold at 70, whatever, could still bust my lip. So I didn't want to do that. I do think we do have to worry about this. Yeah, Kendall Series says, remember to make 7 up yours. That's right. So Orlando Jordan, I believe is the gentleman's name. He was a little too expensive. You know, the budget, again, we've got to do about a 35% writer check to Arnaldo each week on revenues. So whatever's left, you know, Chris is 17%. You know, I'm a lot more. But anyway, so yeah, it's we got a lot going on. But anyway, we're glad we're back. Thank you for humoring us in our week off. I would like to say that I was in the Bahamas enjoying myself, but Father Time is undefeated, so I'm nursing a little bit of a boo-boo. So maybe we'll talk about that, maybe we won't. But all I'll say is getting old. This Danny Glover was right. Too old for this shit. And Danny Glover was only like 32 when he said that line. So I'm really too old for this shit. But welcome one, welcome all. Wyoming Dave is already doing it to it. Hit that like button, folks. Yes, Dave. Thank you. That's how we do it. I do need to change the view though, because I don't want that. We don't want the extreme close-up, guys, do we? We don't want that. Joey Tavares, artist intent. Thank you. Yes. Yes. The record keeper, 33 RPM is here. Good evening. Good evening to you, Richards, Vinyl Tap House. Am I late? Yes. We call it fashionably late. We say 5 past the hour, but really, you know that it's a little bit later than that. We're waiting for, you know, is Bong going to be here? Is the helicopter, is the chopper going to land? But we'll see what happens. Tom is here, High-Rand District. He says, I call my philosophy upgrading with 2 Ds for double dose of pimping. All right, well, that's a tease of tonight's show topic. I wish I could change that view so it doesn't eat your face, Chris.
I think it's better. I think it's better for the viewers if my face gets eaten. So you can.
Yeah. Well, actually, here, this is for my trolls. I'm gonna switch of spots because we've got actually probably a shout out later to my favorite troll. You know, watching the VC Social Club breaking bread and making peace. It felt like the peace accords from years ago. And so in that spirit, I have a small little tribute video as part of Kindness Corner this week to my probably biggest fan or my least favorite fan, however you want to look at it, the Sixth Beatle. Arnaldo's very familiar. Sixth Beatle has left a lot of lovely comments and critiques on Arnaldo's videos. Clearly mine. I mean, I would like to say he was my first troll, but he wasn't. So I know that kind of probably hurts his feelings, but he's probably my most infamous troll. So stay tuned. We've got a little bit of something for my man. But let's see who else is joining us before we get started. Mark is here. Good evening. Project Gemini, new album coming out, Mark, right? We need to talk about that, sir. Andy G is here. Good evening. Brian from Fort Worth, Boo Trader. Good evening. How are you? Is Oakenshield here? Yeah. Oak, how are you? Good evening. Mark Boyd is here. Good evening.
B.
Let's see. Chuck T. Ooh, Chuck T, the immortal. Get to the chopper. That's right. See, you guys get me. I like that. Let's see. Bobby Gass, the legend. What's going on, Bobby? How are you, sir? Welcome. Good to have you. New friend, Moses 3. Without Bong here, maybe you guys can get a word in.
Oh.
Wow. Savage. Take down 2 points. Take down 2 points. Depeche Commode, good evening. Bong is kind of annoying. I'm fine with him not being. Wow. Taking strays. Jose, you better clap your ass up here, buddy. You got people they can't wait to take shots at you. Unbelievable. Who knew? Denny dude. Hey, fellas from Indiana. Hello, the Hoosier State. Big college football year for you guys. Hopefully you're a IU fan. Welcome. Sean the Vinyl Dreamscape, good evening. How are you, sir? One of the nicest guys. You know, when I see some of our audience going to some of these streams where they slag us, it hurts my feelings. It hurts me on a personal level. But Sean gets a pass because Sean he's just nice. He goes everywhere. He spreads kindness. He's just there to talk music, and so I can appreciate that. But welcome, Sean. Eddie Perez is here. Good evening. I know he said buddies somewhere. I saw it in there. Good to see you. Christopher Gibbler. Good evening, panel, and everyone in the chat. Look at this kindness. This is what we're talking about. A week off, and everyone is bringing the kindness. Elliot Cruz says, sorry I'm late. Had to finish watching the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit rankings video. Big upset. Hardee's over Bojangles. I can speak Elliot. I know these are typos, but I can speak Elliot. Of course, Burger King finished last. Well, I mean, that goes without saying. Come on. Maybe we should we do like breakfast Sammys? Should that be like one of our off-season topics, ranking breakfast Sammys? That could be a really polarizing conversation, especially I don't know how the East Coast guys, do you have Hardee's?
McGriddles.
Yeah, McGriddles. That's about it.
McGriddles all the way for me.
We have 2 breakfast sandwiches.
All right.
Bacon, egg, and cheese, or nothing.
Oh,
that's it.
Oh, wow. Well,
maybe a ham, egg, and cheese.
Unbelievable. Well, I can't argue with that. Bacon, egg, and cheese it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Well, let's see. Raul Cass, I think you're here last week, last week we were on, so welcome. I probably need to, you know what I need to do, sir? I'm sorry. A little housekeeping. Let me give you a wrench because you know what? We welcome most. I would say we welcome all, but that's simply not true. So I hope you enjoy that wrench. I think I just gave it to you. And our friend Abos is 3. Welcome. Stay a while. You have a lot of power with this moderator that if the trash comes out, we expect you to take the trash out. That's kind of how we roll around here. But we're all about having a good time. Looking, record collecting should be fun. The show should be fun. And when neither of those things are fun anymore, you will Audi 5000. Alan always. So real quick, Alan sent me a wonderful gift. I don't want to show it this week because I want to probably get it properly treated, but very kind of him in the spirit of VCLT. Is a really nice surprise. And we were watching it with bated breath because Alan has a direct connection to the USPS. That's all I'll say. and for some reason it took a detour. It was kind of like those rental hi-fis. It went somewhere it wasn't supposed to, and anyway, glad to report it arrived safe and sound. Groovy Lisa says it's all about the McMuffin. There you go, girl. The OG breakfast sandwich in my life. Oh, here we go, guys. See, this is it. Tim Hortons breakfast sandwiches up here. Yes. All right. It's official. The edict is made that this year on Surface Noise we'll have I don't want to say a round robin tournament, but we will have the breakfast sandwich showdown on this show. Count on it. The Reverend. Oh, Rev. Good evening, sir. Let me give you one of these. Monsignor. Oh, I can't even speak. Arnaldo, what language is this? Is this Italian? What is he speaking here?
Oh, it's French.
Oh, he's speaking French. Oh, is this? Well, if Stunty was here, like I would totally get it. But we have, as far as I know,
of good intentions and wisdom. Correct me, Rev. I got that wrong.
Rev's too smart for us. I mean, that's just the bottom line. I can speak one language, kind of English. I can speak some broken Spanish I took in school 3 years and college. And then I can speak, what is that called? Yiddish? I can speak a little Yiddish. I don't think that's an official language, but.
Well done. I got it right. Okay.
All right. Scotty,
because
hello.
Italian, I could figure out some French when it's written.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what this is. All right. Well, I think we've got about everybody. If I haven't, just keep going. Oh, here. Bagels. Yeah, listen, I love it. I love a breakfast Sammy on a bagel. Like that's the ultimate power up, if you ask me. Matter of fact, nobody wants to hear this story, but Einstein and Brothers Bagels, a pretty good chain bagel place, had a wonderful promotion this week. Baker's dozen plus 2 spreads. Okay, so you're talking 13 bagels and 2 spreads. How much you think they charge me for this? Because I'm a Einstein member. I'm a big deal. Chris, what if I said $10.90? Can you believe this?
For how many bagels?
13 bagels and 2 spread. They call them schmears. So
schmears. Yeah.
Schmears. Got to get it right. Schmears. So, and listen, fact time. Einstein Bagels was started by football player John Overdahl. Well, John hooked it up with $10.90. I'm telling you that. So we've been eating bagels all week, sandwiches, sneaky snacks. Wow, we've spent about 12 minutes talking about food, about 3/4 of that. So I think it's a powerful show to start. Yeah, see, look. Did I give you a wrench yet, sir? I think I should. Yeah, I did. Good. Nice to meet you all. See? Look at this. Fellowship, guys. Fellowship. Paul McClellan says, that bastard made me fat. Well, some people think I have a weight issue. And, again, we'll tribute our friend later in the show. But, I love talking food. And if you don't like talking food, what's wrong with you? Anyway, I'm sure you figured out. Yeah, see, I'm making you hungry. Chris is going to leave the show. Chris is going to have technical difficulties, and he's going to straight bounce. But what are you going to do? Man. Anyway, this is Surface Noise, a way long introduction, making up for lost time. Concert Buddy here, you there. Thank you for watching or listening if you do this on the podcast afterwards. We're going to have a fun one. We're back after a mini hiatus. I'm joined, smaller group. We're supposed to have a few others. I guess there's some technical difficulties, so we may have some late joiners. But 2 familiar faces joining me, both from the Empire State. I always have to stop and make sure I don't say the Garden State, because Arnaldo brought that up in the contract negotiations. He was like, I can't believe that one time you said we're from the Garden State. And I was like, wow, I didn't understand the New Jersey, New York thing was serious, but now I get it. So, yes, the tag team from the Empire State joining me first. 6 foot a lot, records a lot. It's the Groove Seeker, Chris. Good evening, Chris. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, dude. Thanks for having me.
Always. And then his tag team partner, known for his high-flying moves off the top rope, not afraid to use a steel chair if he needs to. It's the channel Fidelios _frequency. It's Arnaldo. Arnaldo, how are you?
I'm well, thanks. And how are you guys?
Ready to rock your socks off, sir. We've got a power pack show, a lot of speculation, information. Dare I say titillation? I like to throw that one in when I can. If you're new, first timers, thanks for joining us. If you're returning, you know how we go. We like to talk about records. We're going to talk about current events, often in the reissue land, because that's a very hot button issue in this community of vinyl we have. And then we have a couple of topics we're going to talk about, one in the Power Hour podcast proper, and then one in what we call bonus tracks. It used to be called, I forgot, it's been so long. Tom Hirant District shook it out of me like a baby doll. He said, you can't do that anymore. And so now it's bonus tracks. I don't even remember. I've blocked out the old memories.
It was
So
the
we're gonna have
freestyle. It's called
freestyle. Thank you. I didn't want to say it because it may be a trigger. I was kind of playing. I was being coy, but I didn't want to upset anybody. But anyway, before we hit that current events button, we do have another vote for the McGriddle. Soundmind Tom. He says, buddies, gotta love the McGriddle. I know if you're listening to the podcast, you won't believe this, but we spent the first few minutes talking breakfast sandwiches. So you can count on a breakfast sandwich extravaganza at some point, a tournament of champions on this show. And then talking about breakfast sandwiches, you can't talk breakfast sandwiches without mentioning the peace broker himself, Jason Rojas. Welcome. How are you?
Do you put a tomato on that breakfast sandwich?
What?
No.
What kind of shit is that?
I mean, this guy.
Oh.
I mean, this guy eats cow brain. What do you expect? I mean, come on now.
There's no better way to ruin any sandwich but to put a tomato on it. Like, let's
Mayo and tomato.
It's cool.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you have excellent taste in records, Jason, because it sounds like tomato on the breakfast sandwich. We have to.
No one's ready. No one wants their vegetables that early. Damn.
I mean, listen. I'm accepting of avocado toast. I know that's a new development in the last 20 years, but I know the tomato. There used to be the egg sandwich at the Cracker Barrel. I'm showing my age. Egg, mayo, cheese, and tomato on sourdough. Oh, thank you, Arnaldo. Oh, here we go. Elliot, see, listen, Jason, you and Elliot are going to be friends at some point. Tomato sandwich is one of life's greatest pleasures. There you go. See?
That's right. We
Well,
like bluegrass and tomatoes, you know? It's good.
That's a tomato sandwich, though, which means nothing else is there besides tomato and salt and maybe mayo.
Oof.
No, but not tomato on. Yeah,
Oof.
come on, guys.
Guys, all right. Well, let's hit that button again. Arnold is back. We had the new contract. Jason, you missed our new sponsorship deal. Diet 7-Up. Diet 7-Up is now the official beverage of Surface Noise. The late Lonnie Anderson and then the governor himself, Arnold Schwarzenegger, joined the program to kick off the sponsorship deal. You'll have to watch the replay. Hit the like button when you come back to watch that. All right, current events. Let's go.
I've got news for you.
Damn straight, I got news for you. Now, guys, you're going to find this hard to believe, but there was a few announcements. Let's start. How should we start this? Should we start with the one we're most excited about or least excited about? Arnaldo, since you're our highest paid member of the dais, I'll let you pick.
Well, it depends. Some people may be excited about one and others may be about another.
All right, well, I'm going to take creative license with this one, and I'm going to show the one I think will get the most oohs and ahs. Our friends at Vinyl File, not to be confused with the pedophile, audiophile,
Yikes.
arachnophobia. I don't know whatever files there are, right?
Audiophile. Not to be confused with audiophile.
That's true. Well, listen, guys, as a seasoned audiophile official, again, my man hooking it up, Dave, my own devices. So the Cranberries. Let's talk 90s because we don't talk 90s enough on this. So we got the Cranberries. Dare I say classic album? Everybody else is doing it, so why can't we? $39.98 retail. If you know, Arnaldo did the video. Oh, hang on, go to Arnaldo's.
No one's done this one yet. So why are they saying everyone's doing it?
Analog
It's
Spark
meta.
did it.
You know?
No one's done it yet. That's what I meant. Haha, joke. We're
Got
supposed to laugh because they're doing the same titles over and over. Everyone else is doing it. Get it? No one else has done it before.
I like your free jazz joke better, but that was okay.
Wow.
Can you make that joke at the Universal shop? Can you just make that joke?
They'll be like,
he's
what?
not allowed there anymore. They put his picture right by the front door.
I'm making headway. They see me every week, so I'm slowly drilling it into them.
But what do you do when the crew from Vinyl File Store goes out to beat for beers with the Rough Trade cats and they talk about you? Then you're in trouble.
Yeah,
because that network might exist.
Well, they only got one knock from me versus Rough Trade that has gotten many. So I think.
Well, the gallery's lighting up on this, but let's just do the housekeeping first. So the Cranberries, I believe Analog Spark, which is the one I have from 2017.
Yes, the same one I have.
A very nice job on this album. It's been reissued a couple times, but I think for the most part, we kind of like where Vinyl File's going, if not maybe the execution, at least the curation. Dare I show this comment from Tom High District? Does Vinyl File even make flat records, or does that cost extra? Tom, I don't know. I don't know. I've only bought one, maybe. No, I bought two. I've bought two in my career so far, but my only issue was the jacket. The jacket on the Erykah Badu was mangled. A mangled jacket. But I say all this because this is probably, is this the one that has Zombie on it?
No, the one.
No, it has I Dream. Yeah, it has Dreams. Yeah.
On it.
Linger. Yes.
Linger.
So I say all this. AAA sourced Joe Nino Hernias. Is that how you pronounce this gentleman's name? Let's just call him Triple Name Joe. Triple Name Joe made it RTI. The late Dolores O'Riordan. Guys, who's picking this one up? We got it. We got to know. Got to know. Raise your hands. Don't raise them all at once.
Everybody else is doing it, but I'm not.
Wow. Now, Chris, why do you say that? Are you just like, are you upset with how Dolores ended her life? Like in a bathtub? Is that what upset you, or what's going on?
To me, it's just like a radio band. If I'm not really into them. They're not, I don't think they're bad. Not my bag.
Wow, Dolores, I'm sorry, wherever you are.
Dolores.
I'm sorry, Dolores, wherever you are. That's unbelievable talk. Jason, do you already have like another copy of this, or are you only going for the 45 singles at this point of this band?
I already have the 45, so.
Woo! Don't need it. Okay,
I mean,
well.
It's an interesting title. Like, I give them that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lifelong Music Junkie says, I'm not familiar with that album, but I like Linger. Okay, I think that's a fair take. The professor himself, Tim, University of Vinyl, says Joe Hernia. Is that acceptable? Can I call him Joe Hernia? Because I think that's a more powerful name than Nino Hernis. Grasshopper TV says, I'm with the Groove Seeker, not my jam. Okay, well, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Now, full transparency, if this does get to be on sale, I may partake, but we'll see. Actually, you know what? When I think Cranberries, who do you think is probably the biggest Cranberries fan we know?
Jose.
It's got to be Jose. Here he is. The Bong Man himself has joined us right on time. Welcome. Good evening. Jose, how are you this evening?
Good. It's vacation here this week here. So,
we call that vacaciones. Vacaciones, yeah. Right? See?
A Holy Week here, so everybody's off from work.
Oh,
so I was at a mine, literally.
Okay. Well, Jose, are you excited about this newest vinyl? Oh shit, he just left. He is on vacaciones. He probably doesn't understand this new feature on StreamYard. This doesn't make for good audio, but when you take your camera off and just try to do audio only, it kicks you off. We haven't figured this out. We need to send a letter to the editor on this one, but Bong will be back. I think there he is.
My wife.
Jose, the all-important question, everybody else is doing it, so why can't we? Are you going to pick up the Vinyl File? I know you're kind of on a pause of your purchases, but are you coming back out of retirement for this one?
I only know 2 Cranberry songs, and I
think they're both on here. Linger, do you know that one?
Yes.
And Dreams, do you know Dreams?
No.
Okay, Zombie. It's no Zombie.
No Zombie.
3. All right.
But I do have a quick story about this release.
All right, just in time.
Yes. So there was an artist that started at my label. Her name is Bratti. Or her what do you call it? artist name is called Bratti. And after she left from my humble label, she's now in Universal Music.
Oh, upgrade.
Yes. What downgrade? You mean
downgrade? Sorry, I had it backwards. The world's upside down. Sorry.
Yeah, don't worry. But so she super randomly, officially, the Cranberries released a Spanish version of Linger, and she's singing on vocals. So it's on YouTube if anybody wants to, for whatever reason, wants to listen to the Spanish version. But it's basically like karaoke, right? They took the vocals, so parts of the vocals in English, and they put them in Spanish, which sounds good because she does like bedroom pop. I guess.
All right, we got a question real quick. Arnaldo, can you take this one? Our friend Melinda Murphy asked, does you discover bill you when you place the pre-order or when the record gets shipped? Arnaldo, I think you know this one.
I don't.
I think they straight bill you.
Yes.
They bill you right up. They bill you right up. So, Arnaldo, I think I'm going to have to take your street cred with the vinyl file video that you made because we asked you the all-important question, and what happened?
Sorry, I'm a hack.
Hacks last season on HBO.
Shout out to Jean Smart, big fan of Surface Noise. I don't know if you knew that. Jean Smart, she's always sending me emails. Loves the show. Yeah, Chuck T says limited 4 per customer. Yeah, I need to buy 4 for all 4 friends and family. Not because I'm trying to flip anything. Wink, wink.
Are these? You know what? From what I've heard, because I haven't bought any, even the Velvet Underground, I haven't. Although I heard from Arnaldo here that it was
too late. It's sold out.
Oh, son of a
really?
bitch. I don't.
Yeah, it's sold out.
Well, I don't really need it in the sense that I'm fine with the cup. If I'm gonna play Velvet Underground, that'll be like the last one I'm gonna listen to because I've listened to so much. I have it in my head. I know how it sounds. I prefer Nico singing it live. So Reunion sounds pretty good. I have my shitty copy from who the fuck knows mastered it that I'm totally fine with. It comes with a sticker, blah blah blah. It does not come with the Anthony Fantano fuck up. Whoa,
friend of the show, take it straight, Anthony. I'm sorry, Anthony. Please don't cancel your future Surface Noise appearance. We need your viewer count. So Jose's just kidding. He's a jokester. He's a big jokester. All right. Well, enough on
really strange. What?
Enough on the Cranberries. Let's go to number 2 in this month's this show.
I'm not getting it. Was it implied that I already have the Analog Spark and I'm not getting it?
No, you said you have the Analog Spark.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm not.
Remember, I said I have the Analog, and you said me too. Yeah.
Well, never doubt. We always buy records that we already have. Don't forget that part.
Well, it's funny you said that because we're going to talk about that in the nice tease there. I like what you did there. All right. Jose, pick a number between 1 and 10. This will determine the next current event I'm going to reveal. 1 and 10.
Yes.
All right. Yes. Well, that's close enough.
Say it again.
We're falling short, guys. All right, everyone. When I think of those humble words, artist intent, the first thing I think of is why haven't they done a mobile fidelity one-step of television marquee moon? And boom, out of nowhere, here
dreams
it is.
Come true, right? Dreams come true.
As Dolores said, dreams come true. That's right. Let's go back to Dolores. So, a curious choice. Especially when we go back to the I wouldn't say controversy, but the conversation about the Rhino Hi-Fi version of this title and maybe a smoothing out of the sound. We don't need to rehash that, but let's just say that there was mixed feelings on that one. But now we're back with not only so at least Rhino Hi-Fi was $40. Now this price point, $125. I know it's a sweet slim box.
What? I know only $125.
Oh yeah, $125. Giving it away, right? Giving it away.
They basically, you have to beg them to take your money.
Well, it's interesting. Let's see how many of these are we making. It's 45 RPM.
6,000.
3,000. Oh, man.
3,000.
45 RPM, 2 LP box set. It's not just limited, Arnaldo, strictly limited. Strictly limited to 3,000. Unreal. So as we always do, raise your hands, not all at once. Who is ready to plunk down $125 for this title? Jose, you can put up both hands, Jose, if you want. Oh, the Seeker? Seeker, you're going here? Tell us why.
Because I have an OG first press.
Yes, sir.
I have the hi-fi travesty. I'm curious about this.
You are tri-curious. I believe that expression.
I'm tri-curious.
You've got two. You need three. You need to try all three.
I am interested. I don't know if I'll do it, but I am interested. I should have put one hand up.
I will say that my sentiment, which I know a lot of people won't give a fuck, but my sentiment is that if a reissue is cheaper than the available cleanest option of an original one,
yes, sir. Sure.
You should always be like cautious and buy one, because you don't have $100 every single time you're buying one record, right? So it gets higher. So if something is $30, 25, $40, go ahead, have a field day, right? Just get the record. But when you can buy right now directly from Norway, near mint VG Plus, $75, right? 85
Norway
in the
hang on,
US.
Hang on a second. Whoa, you just blew my mind. Norway. Do we have a transatlantic migration situation with Norway?
No.
Unbelievable.
Well, it would be international anyways for me, even if it comes from the US. But in general, the right now there are cheaper copies, even at 125 in the US, that I could see of an original one.
Yeah, originals are about $100. Let's just call it what it is. About $100, give or take. An original 77 first press.
From the UK, near mint VG Plus with the insert to the US, it's $129, so $4 more than the one step, and you get an OG. So it just feels weird. Like, again, right now we were joking a few months ago, but right now it's every single Rhino release is getting a MoFi or Analog Productions a treatment. The CC Top, get the fuck out of here. What is that shit? Doing CC Top? I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Jose, this is where I've trademarked the term doorknob reissues, because everyone gets a turn. I think as you talk about ZZ Top, our friends in Salina have done one. Rhino Hi-Fi, MoFi. Who else has at this point? Who hasn't taken a turn on the ZZ Top carousel?
Wait. You forgot the most audiophile of all labels. 3 men with beards. Please.
It's 4 men.
Oh, it's 4.
You're going to insult them.
Third man records, 4 men with beards. Get it together.
Maybe those 3 guys have beards, Chris.
5 VCers with a panel. We're starting our own label.
5 VCers. First release, corrected speed, kind of blue. Right?
100%.
Yeah, right.
All right,
I'm gonna say, hold up. So Concert Buddy, if this gets an 11 out of 10 by Fremer, true artist intent, right here, 11 out of 10.
It's possible. It's possible.
Joel's contribution just says CC Top is popular.
I know. Can you believe it? Oh, and Jose bounced out. He ghosted us. Look at this.
Oh, I'm here.
Arnaldo, are you going to get this?
Nah.
You're not curious. I'm just curious because I have so many versions of it. Might as well try.
I just found an OG for $60. So.
Nice.
Oh, way to rub it in our face! Who paid more than $60?
Yeah, the cover's a little worn, but you
bought an original for half the price. What's wrong with you? Yeah. You should have invested in 125.
Jason Rojas Adamas is predicting, because our friend Herkimer is here. He says Fremer took a poop on the Rhino Hi-Fi, so you know that this Mobile Fidelity is going to get maybe a 12 out of 10. Do you think a 12 out of 10 is on the table, Jason? It could happen.
For sure, if they send him one for free.
And I don't know what Ronaldo is implying here, but I believe the lasagna king. Anything he's telling.
hail the lasagna king.
The lasagna kingpin.
Thank you, the kingpin. That's right. All right. Well, let's listen, guys. We've killed that one enough. Let's go. We got one more.
Can I just say one thing about that?
Of course.
When it was reviewed, it was certain critics said it was supposed to sound gritty, loud, rough. If there's anything we know that MoFi does, is to sprinkle pixie dust all over it, make it crystal clear, make it all the instruments sound separated. It's a nice presentation. So I think it's going to be even more polished.
You know what my problem is?
I'm just guessing here, but I could be wrong.
You know what my problem is here as well is that it's a CBGB band.
Yeah.
I don't give a flying fuck if it sounds good or not. I'm listening to because I like the music, and if it sounded like it was playing on below a rock, I would be like, nice. I'm still listening to it.
Can we just say one thing though, that we've teased MoFi for doing all 70s records and 60s records that have been done over and over. They did 2 records back to back that really, apart from the Rhino Hi-Fi, you wouldn't expect. They did.
Well, they did.
We're waiting for the Delight record, and now this is coming. So I think, it's promising.
It is promising, but
you could just say you don't like MoFi anymore. You don't have to knock them for trying to do something different.
No,
it's not the band that I think they could have done the second television record. I understand it's not the most popular, but they could have done. I don't know. CC Top. They could have done the last CC Top record. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but it just
Recycler.
Keep it better. Because people would be like, "Oh, I got these guys did the first Stooges, like they did the Stooges, right? They did the first one, right?" And that's great. And then Rhino did the second one.
They've also done the first one.
Well, and By No Me Please did the third one. So that's great. Now I'm happy to have them all, and that's great. But if they're doing the same fucking record every single time, it's tiresome. It's like
we're on pace for an all-time F-bomb record. I think
television. Second record, it's pretty good. It's not as guitar layered as the first one. It's more song driven. I love it. The third one sounds like somebody made a what do you call it? A Wish Foundation type Wish, and they did a third record, which I personally really like. It has some great songs on it, and it sounds very different. Everyone was sort of like, "Why is this a television record?" But it's good.
Well, Jose, I got to cut you off there because the Reverend, I like to tithe on Thursdays. And Jason, can you take this one? The Rev asked, when is the last time Fremer reviewed a MoFi? Parentheses, the answer may surprise you. Any clue? Rev, you got to give us the answer. But Jason, what do you think? You've met the Rev. You've worshipped at the altar of the Rev Rock and Rollin' in person. You've tithed. You've prayed with him. You've held the chalice of audiophilia with him. What do you think?
When he got it for free? Oh man.
Thriller.
Oh, Thriller. Is Thriller the answer? Wow.
I think so.
Wow. Rev, please set us free. Set our audiophile souls free. Seasoned audiophile souls free. Thank you.
Seasoned lasagna.
Or maybe it was before Thriller because Thriller had to be the last one.
All right. Well, as we wait for the Rev's answer, let's go on to one more.
Wait, please, Fremer, if you're watching, give this thing an 11 out of 10. Don't hesitate. You don't even have to write it or just a review. Just put 11 out of 10. Artisan.
No 10. Review necessary. Just drop the mic.
Just do it. Come on.
All right. Well, guys, we got one more that we probably could have segued into this last one. Rhino Hi-Fi dropped a dropped an announcement. Whether or not it was a dookie or a cookie, we'll find out. But let's go ahead and throw it up on the stage. I don't have all, but let's just do the two. Let's start with the Southern Belleville, Illinois' finest, Uncle Tupelo. If you know, you know. Arnaldo, how do I pronounce this? Anodyne? Anodyne? Did I miss that one? Anodyne?
I think it's Anodyne.
Anodyne, $39.98. I believe, is this their first album? Let's find out. Let's go on a journey, everyone.
It's their last.
Yeah, that's their last.
Okay, sorry, it's their last album. They're
It's
making
no one on the cover.
5,000 smackaroos are pressing. This is at Optimal. You know, Optimal. I believe this is engineered by Jason's personal favorite, Kevin Gray. It features an exclusive insert featuring liner notes by Mark Deming. If you know Uncle Tupelo, think about the bands that came out of Uncle Tupelo, Wilco and Sunvolt, right? Tweety and who's the other one? Farrar? Was that the other guy? Yeah. So didn't end the band on the best of terms, but yeah.
At all. It's an album thing, man.
So as we do with all of these, raise of hands, $39.98. Any takers? Sorry, Chris, I have our graphic right on your face. Let me remove that.
I would say that if my
we've got two. Hang on, Jose. We've got 40% of the dais. We've got the Groove Seeker and
I love that record.
You're going to get it too, Jose?
No, wait. I'm a big fan of Wilco, Jeff Tweedy in general. I'm a big Nels Klein fan, so I listen to anything Wilco related. I'm not a big Sunvolt guy. I know Jason is, but I love Uncle Tupelo. My only problem is that my experience with the last time I ordered with a Rhino was dog shit. And I didn't like how the Funhouse sounded. So I don't know if I want to relive the experience of buying this and just the CD sounding better, you know. I don't know.
Well, Jose, here's the good news. We've got Jason Rojas not only buying this, but he's already has a prop. He's got the CD. Jason, you must be really excited for this one. Am I reading right?
I'm so excited because Kevin Gray is going to just create another poop masterpiece. It's going to boost the bass, the mid-range. I can't wait. Can't wait.
Jason, but do you remember the first time you heard that record?
Yeah.
And you remember the first thing you thought was like, where's the bass? You remember that?
Hang on, you're saying back in the 90s and 2000s when we were all trying to put the bass in our cars, like we were like riding on 64s, three-wheeling like Dr. Dre, and we were playing these. I mean, of course, everyone put on an Uncle Tupelo. Forget the Hot Boys, forget Lil Wayne, forget any kind of West Coast, East Coast. It was Uncle Tupelo to blow your speakers.
Forget about.
Chris, Chris, you raised your hand. You excited on this one?
Oh yeah, I was pumped when I saw this.
All right, well, good. See, that's positive reinforcement, guys. We're not always negative. Come on, we're just.
I'm not embarrassed about what I buy.
Own it.
I love this band.
Own it.
I own it.
So we got 40% of the dais. That's 205 if you're scoring at home. A good showing for this one. Now, there's one, but guys, that's not all. Hold on to your britches, as we like to say where I'm from. The Jay Giles Band, live, full house. Who's buying at $39.98? Again, we've got 5,000 of these bad boys, and would you believe it, Jose? This features an exclusive insert, featuring liner notes by the one and only Peter Wolf or Peter Day Wolf. If you're scoring,
look. This is they have a strong following, but this is the wrong live album. They should have done blow your face out.
I'll be back.
Blow your face off. The one with the black cover. Is that what it's called, Rojas? You don't know. You don't know.
Silence. I wish I should have the cricket drop.
The cricket clip.
Yeah, I need the cricket. Yeah, I need the drop on that one. Sorry, guys. Oh, Dime's here. Dime, how are you, bud? Good to see you. So, needless to say, I don't think anyone is picking up this cult classic live by the live Full House. Live Full House. Let me see if I can give a little. So this was recorded over 2 nights in April 1972 at Detroit's Cinderella Ballroom. This captures the Jay Giles Band playing Full Tilt in its second home. The set ignites from the first note with the sextet tearing through the whiplash stops and starts of Whammer Jammer, Pack Fair and Square, and Arnaldo's favorite, Hard Drivin' Man. Released later that year, Live Full House became the band's first top 40 album. So Angel is a centerfold? I think not. Live Full House.
Can you hit the track listing?
I can't. Oh, can I? Jason, I'd take requests. So side 1.
So it opens up with a Motown song. First, I Look at the Purse, which is an amazing song. Like, this is actually, if you don't know this live record, it is very good. But Rhino Hi-Fi.
A $40 clip.
Chance, how many copies you said they were making of this?
5,000.
I need at least 4,998 copies at my doorstep. Can't believe it.
We got you. Jose, I know a guy. We got you. Now, apparently something's happening in the chat. We've Alan Always says Jay Giles is the first hi-fi going straight to retail at massive discount. Whoa, Alan.
I'm buying a 100% the market value.
And I ain't gonna say, Paul McClellan says it smokes.
This is gonna sell better than you guys think. It just is.
Look at this. Herkimer says the same thing. He says I'll be surprised if they sell through the initial pressing.
They might. Okay, so it's gonna sell better than most of the titles they put out recently. I'm telling you.
See, you got the professor, Tim. He's with you. Groove Seeker is correct. So,
gosh,
I'm
definitely not buying it though.
Well,
I'm not. Just saying.
There's one more copy to go around, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have a house copy for the Surface Noise crew. Patrick Lear says, I love Jay Giles, so I'm in, but I'm going to wait for a sale. Nice call. That's a good call.
You don't love them that much, my guy.
He loves a deal.
Maybe he has it already.
He's a golden girl.
Oh, guys.
That's
amazing. Hey, listen. You can get a near mint for $10. Music in the house here with the facts.
Can I send a link for a Third Man Records release?
Oh, the show? You want me to flash something?
Yeah, from Third Man Records. Isn't this the section? Is it? Well, did I miss the section of news?
No, this is news. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait, before you show that link, you should show the rest.
I better click it first. Hang on. Let me click the link. I want to make sure it's safe. Oh my goodness. Hold up. Yeah, I think I can do this.
I thought about sending midget porn, but it's not. I promise you.
Well, there's that midget kiss band that you really were fond of, and I want to make sure that there wasn't a nude performance that you're going to send me. But this tracks. All right. Hang on. Yeah. So let me remove this. Let me get this prepped up. We do this on the fly.
I should have
by request by John Bong himself.
Wait, you got to show the Rev's comment. It's so funny.
Hang on, Rev. We got you, Rev. Where are you? Oh man, everybody's commenting. I love this. Oh, he says I'm going to buy them all by 45 RPM. Good for you, Rev. Good for you. Support small business.
Rev.
I like.
Rev, can we split it up? Just you go one record, I go the other one.
Ooh, and you guys trade. It's like a divorce. There's like a weekend visitation. I like it. Yeah. All right, so Jose, Third Man Records. This is by Ted Lucas. Images of Life for Lolo, $100. Tell us about. Well, is this great or what?
Well, so Ted Lucas, it's a very underrated, underappreciated. Nobody knows who the fuck that is. He was a singer-songwriter. He did a lot of trippy music, a lot of sitar, strange folky music, and even the reissues, which I have, and I can show it later on. It goes for like more than $100, just a reissue of his records. and it's beautiful. If you like freak folk, if you like I don't know, like Father John Misty, or you're on the other side of the spectrum, like Devendra Van Hart or shit like that.
Oh my!
If you like Vashti Bunyan, if you like Linda Perhacs, stuff like that, underappreciated folk music, freak folk, you're gonna like this.
Folk. Okay.
Again, the reissue goes for more than $100, and this is mostly all unreleased music. So it's 3 LPs for $100. I'm not saying you should buy it if you don't like it, but he only had one record, and one record that anyone else knew about. And I've been following like the Facebook page forever. And they used to do like when I was like in the university, they used to do like somebody did a cover and they put it on like in the front page of the website. It's just a very niche stuff, but I don't know what type of crack Jack White has been smoking lately.
Ooh, the good kind.
For the past like 10 years, like he has Sleep on his label. Like that is like yes. And see, this is the second freak folk singer-songwriter stuff that I've seen him release this year. So I don't know.
Well, Jose, how do you respond to this question? Now, Elliot Cruz, I thought we were making nice. He says, I don't think this one's going to fly off the shelf for $100. Just saying. Jose, how do you meet criticism like this? Is Elliot going to be wrong on this? How many are we making? Did they say how many we're making? Let's find out.
I have no idea. And to be honest, you see my guys there?
There they are, the Juggalos. Hey, get you some.
But I mean, can you click the next photo? There's like 2 photos on the thing.
It's three. I think it's 3 LPs.
Yeah, 3 LPs.
3 LPs. One's orange, one's teal, and one's moon white.
This will 100% sell out.
Yes, it's again, the reissue of just one record is more than $100, and of course, why else would I call it? Is if it's not freak folk? It's just like a little bit. But I don't know. It's great. It's not for everyone. There's songs about smoking weed, which is nice. There's some. I heard a good cover today out of the blue on the way out of mine. So it's mine music. But I think it's I don't know, if at least one person listens to it and likes it, great. There's certain points in life when you are gonna be like, maybe in 2 years this record will click, and it'll be like, oh fuck, I forgot, and now it's like a $300 box set.
Can I give Chuck T some flowers? This is a great comment. He says, "Give Images of Life, this album we're talking about. Give Images of Life the MoFi DSD treatment." Chuck, well played, Chuck. I like.
Well, actually, who knows? Like again, 2 of those records are all unreleased stuff. So, and then there's like demos and stuff like that.
Arnaldo, Richard's Vinyl Tap House calling you out. He says Arnaldo looks unimpressed. Is this true, Arnaldo? I know you have a love-hate relationship with Third Man. I do recall this. Is this not tickling the fancy? What's going on here?
I'm actually thinking about all the things that Jose is saying are pluses. The fact that a lot of unreleased stuff, maybe it's unreleased for a reason.
No, it was his other. No, so most of the other stuff, it's because he was in a band, so they're releasing like the music from his band.
Okay, then the color, right, and then there's the color.
It looks very boomer. I know. I know the
Third Man has a hard time pressing black vinyl.
Yeah.
Sweated the color.
Facts matter, folks. Yeah.
Chance, I have a current event if you don't mind.
Yeah. I mean, this may be the full hour, guys, but yeah, let's rock it.
So listen, this VC thing has been amazing to me. I might be the most
decorated. You're breaking up with a seeker. No.
This is big. I might be the most decorated member of the VC at this point. Tone Broet Society.
Yeah, you get a full frontal on this one. All right, go for it.
Tone Poet Society. Weekly contributor on this stream and the Vinyl Community Social Club. I helped broker a peace deal between Mazzy and Jason. I mean, I was one of the key players. But I don't know if there's been a greater honor bestowed upon me than finally receiving my seasoned audiophile.
Oh my gosh!
I mean,
boy.
this might be the true mark that I've made it, and I want to thank my own devices, Dave.
Dave.
I mean, this just add it to my resume. Thank you so much, Dave. Chance, it's
Cheers.
amazing to be in this company with you. Cheers, brother. Cheers.
What a
now, I don't want to make Ronaldo feel bad because he is the highest paid member here, but you didn't get one of these, did you?
I did not get a seasoned audiophile.
I'm here for the love of the game, Chance. I'm not here for the paycheck.
I'm gonna make my own.
By the way, here's the record. I remember one showing it. The fuck is this? You show shit now? All right.
It's not record showing time. That's a different segment.
This is shit. When have I given a shit? I remember showing this once, and I think it was Arnaldo that said that the cover looked like dog shit. I have no idea if it does. I just accept covers, I'm like, all right.
Describe the music. Tell them what it is.
It's like if you had 5 joints, all of them are the same time, and the rev came from the heavens and gave you a guitar. That's what you would do.
No. So Jose is showing the 1975 Ted Lucas record called Ohm. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the reissue because the original, cost over $200.
Holy smokes!
More than that, I guess. It comes with a like a newspaper type stuff. But again, it just maybe only one person out of everyone watching this might be interested. But again, it's beautiful music that sounds like it could have been recorded by an indie guy right now. It's just
I pre-ordered it, Jose.
You did? All right.
Yep.
There you go.
It's just nice. It's music you want to take a few gummies and just dwell and
legally, of course.
Some people get famous and some people die without recognition, and I don't know.
And some people get a Volkswagen commercial that brings them, a lot of notoriety.
Are you talking about Hitler?
Are you talking about Nick Drake? Is this a Nick Drake? Yeah.
Are you talking about Andrew Bird?
Hitler?
No.
Nick Drake, Volkswagen commercial. You probably weren't born yet. Do you remember?
I wasn't born either with Hitler.
No, when the commercial came out, probably you weren't born.
Right. Do you remember that Nick Cave documentary? 120 days. What is it? Remember that? And then
I'm talking about Nick Drake, not Nick Cave.
Oh, Nick Drake. Oh,
Nick Drake.
The other guy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Degrassi Drake, the guy the guy that his career was ended by Kendrick Lamar. One song
Nick
from Kendrick Lamar.
Is it Nick Cage?
Nick Cage, like Face Off. Guys, I hate to say this, I did get Face Off on VHS finally. I know you were all waiting for that information.
What?
Yep, found it. It's believe it or not, it's half Travolta, half Nick Cage on the cover. It's amazing.
That must have set you back a pretty penny.
It wasn't cheap. It wasn't expensive, but it wasn't cheap. But I mean, literally, I could trade this for like a big bar of gold. Like, believe it or not,
that's insane.
It is insane. All right, let's go to the podcast. The current events was a big one, guys. So if you're still with us, thank you. Again, we were off last week. We're making up for lost time, but the topic for the podcast proper, guys, is why do record collectors, upgrade? Now, this is kind of an open-ended thing because upgrade could be very very open-ended in the sense that are you upgrading a copy of a record you already have? Are you upgrading your gear? Are you upgrading a cartridge? I mean, I'll start with the record piece because, if you saw our wonderful thumbnail that the Chat GPT overlords helped me with, it was a gentleman holding what we're talking about, television and television MoFi. So we've talked about the need or the desire to be a completionist. I think it's a little bit different. A completionist is you're trying to get them all, like Pokemon cards, right? But to upgrade. So Arnaldo, I'll kick it off with you. Why do you upgrade? Because if you already have a copy of, I don't know, like the Germs first pressing, I don't know. Do you really need another one? Maybe.
Nice.
Wow.
Rest in peace.
Brown cardboard in the center. That's how you know it's an original. Thank you.
Flex. You just pulled the Rojas.
rest in peace, every member of the Germs, because
Oh no, Pat Smear died. I didn't know that. Oh,
no, but
sorry.
he's in the Foo Fighters, so he's dead to me.
The same thing as dead to you.
Fuck that guy.
Wow.
Oh, I have to eat.
Wow, Louis Golden, if you're watching this, I know you just picked yourself up off the floor. I'm sorry. But anyway, Arnaldo, what does upgrading mean to you? And in the sense of why do you upgrade? If you already have a great copy or a good copy, good enough copy, what compels you to upgrade what you have?
The OCD, that the cover's not perfect. That's missing the hype sticker. That I could get a cleaner copy that has the insert that doesn't have seam splits. Like over the weekend, I was at Captured Tracks. I was looking through Kiss Records, the solo albums, and I was like, mine have all tape from when I was a kid because it had seam splits, and I put tape on the insert on the the sleeves. Well, they arrived like that. They were already split. So here I was, pathetic, trying to and then I put them back, and I'm like, what am I doing? Spending $50 for an inner sleeve? That's not possible.
Listen, I'm going to tell on myself. Arnaldo knows this. I literally have the 4 Kiss solo records, and I bought one not too long ago, the Ace Frehley, because it had the poster. I needed the poster.
The poster's one thing. The insert, the inner sleeve of all of the solo albums was always the same. It was the 4 faces, and it doesn't matter which one you buy. That it's always going to be the same one. But unfortunately, mine have all the tape on it because I didn't want the record to fall out. That's the OCD sometime kicks in. And then, then it becomes really slat and a slippery slope. Upgrade is always for a better sounding copy to begin with. That's the first rule. If I upgrade, it has to be either the original and I have a reissue, or an original, not first press, like second press, and then I really want the really first press, even though it was say a record that came out in the 70s, came out in 72, but I have a 75 pressing. I really want the 72 pressing.
Sure.
Even though probably there isn't that much different between the two. But I don't know, so I was like, oh, this is the very first one, or it has the original label, not the reissue label, so I grabbed that one. So it's just a lot of these OCD things that kick in afterwards, but first upgrade matter is because you want a better sounding copy. That's what
we talk about top copy. That's something that's one of my focuses now, right? Is I have a lot of good copies, but do I have the best copy? I blame Brandon, Mr. Hall of Fame, because everything he has is excellent condition. And it's a burden and a curse. Because now you want to chase the best of the best. Jose, what were you gonna say?
I went to sell records on Saturday, and something interesting happened where I had a duplicate of Rust Never Sleeps by Mr. Neil Young, which is a great record.
Heard of it?
The guy next to me was telling me that he also had the record for sale, and he said the only thing I don't like people want the reissue. And I was like, so you don't want the original one? No, people want it in the best of condition. Anyways, so I traded him that, and so I got this with the hype sticker still.
Attaboy. There you go.
I've never seen it with the hype sticker, right?
Yeah, I can't say I've seen it either.
So this is still in shrink. I like shrink myself.
If it has a hype sticker with it, I think we can make an exception.
Big ass harmonica in the thing, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So sometimes ask.
So you gave up the reissue?
Yeah. So I already had an original one, and somebody gave me a reissue of it, and I was going to go sell it, and somebody upgraded me with a first pressing.
If there's one artist that most always improves upon the original release, that's Neil Young.
Not with this, I guess.
His reissue series, I haven't found an issue with any of them.
I would say that with Zappa, but with Neil Young, I would say that some of my favorite Neil Young, it's 90s upwards. I like everything Neil Young, but 90s upwards, very expensive, very hard to get. So that I'm fine. But with the original ones. To
No, I'm
this
just
day,
saying that would be one artist that I wouldn't be sad if I didn't have an original, but I have his reissue.
it's not ringware. It's just the somebody said that ringware.
Yeah, Tom says all he sees is ringware. Yes.
No,
Jose, prove him wrong.
No.
Oh yeah, that it's just what we call aged shrink. It's like fine wine. It's aged shrink. Excellent. Well, I like it, Jose. That's a great example of why we upgrade. Opportunity knocks. You got to answer, and that's hype stickers. If you can get one with the hype sticker for the full presentation, I love it. Jason, I'm really curious your thoughts on this because I know you are a big proponent of OGs. I don't want to guess, but if you have the record and you can get the original, pretty easy decision for you. Is that the basis of why you upgrade? If you upgrade at all, maybe you're not an upgrader. I don't know. Hang on, he's very measured, folks. He's really thinking about this one. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I think he's about to unleash fire. Fire. Jason Rojas, do you have fire for us?
If you get the CD, there's, from the 90s, you know what I'm saying? This is probably better than the vinyl.
I mean, you're not wrong. And you know what? I wasn't going to talk about it, but I finally faced out a copy of Ice Cube Death Certificate and original. You would not believe how hard these are to find. And Jason, to quote a line from you, it sounds like poop. It sounds like poop. It's quiet like a mouse. I had to turn that son-of-a-bitch up just to hear it in the house. So, O'Shea Jackson, I don't know what you guys are doing, but to Jason's point, the CD, that's the way to go here. Sorry.
Who put that out? Interscope?
Oh, yeah, it's an Interscope. Yep.
Which is weird.
Sorry,
which is weird because I think most hip-hop driven albums, even in the late 90s and early 2000s, were still being pressed on vinyl specifically because they sounded great, so DJs could play
DJs,
it.
right, exactly. But honestly, I would say almost the same thing about Dr. Dre Chronic. Even though it was mastered by Bernie, it was a little underwhelming until they did the old Interscope DSS. And the bass was back, baby. That's all I'm saying.
It's back when Bernie didn't smoke the Kush. So.
Oh, the Kush guy. Oh, Bernie. Sticky Icky. I think that was his nickname back in high school, Sticky Icky Grundman. But
the thing is, usually there's like a rare record, and then you'll get it, for a cheaper price, a deal, perhaps. And then maybe when you're out in the wild and then you see it in better condition, right? Like if you're lucky.
If you're lucky, that's your timing, right? Timing.
Correct. I mean, it's not like I'm going to go out in the wild and see a Vashti Bunyan for $2, like, let's be honest.
Hang on. Stevie's got a great question. He says, speaking of Dr. Dre, where's Mazzy? That's right. Whenever I think of Dr. Dre now, I think about the biggest Dr. Dre fan, Norman Maslow. Great question.
He's so fucking high every time he listens to that.
No doubt. Elliot Cruz says, my advice, stop chasing perfection. Get a good, clean copy of a well-made record and move on. It's sage advice, but I got to lean in on Ronaldo, the OCD thing. Like, if you can get the best of the best, top, why stop? Unless it's top, why stop?
Can you show Vinyl Dreamscape's comment?
I can. Sean, where are you, my friend? I'll find you. Hold up.
It's probably.
Is it way back? Oh,
nope.
Good.
It's like the most recent.
Fifth? Yes.
Sixth.
All right. He says the original Rhino vinyl of the Uncle Tupelo is better than the CD, but Jason is right for the most part. Ooh, compliment? I don't know. Albums that originally came out on CD sound best on CD. This is Robert Fithen says this all the time.
So, Sean, we'll do it. I have the original Rhino, and we'll do this.
We'll do it. Pepsi Challenge. What's up? Vinyl
which ones really do sound better on CD? I have them all that they've been releasing, but the cake reissues, they don't sound bad.
For vinyl. Yeah.
They don't sound bad, but I will say, for the most part, there were some bootlegs floating around. There were CD masters, and those sound better than the official one. So they use the CD master. So it's basically just a, just a exchange of files, basically formats, and it sounded great. So I sold my official one and kept the bootleg. So
I like it. Well, Groove Seeker, or some call you Seeker. What do you think about this? I mean, why do you upgrade? Is it like Elliot said, chasing perfection, or is it you just want to have the cleanest? These records mean a lot to you. You wouldn't, if you didn't like them or were curious or tri-curious, like we talked about earlier, you wouldn't probably bring them into your home. Why do you upgrade? There could be many reasons. What comes to mind?
I'm sorry, when you guys brought up cake, I zoned out for a minute. Give me a second.
Is it because of your sugar? The sugar went down.
Insulin shot. Does anyone have an insulin shot? We need to get the Groove Seeker back with us.
I think I upgrade for condition purposes only, and it's not always about the original pressing. It might be I feel like I've downgraded. Maybe some of you would call it downgrading. I've sold originals that were VG plus or VG territory because the reissue got me closer to there, and I made profit on that record, and it's cleaner. So that's like an upgrade for me when it comes to records. In the case of like the television thing, like that's a situation where it's like I got on the bandwagon of the Rhino Hi-Fi. Now I want to see what MoFi is going to do with it. It's more of like a geek out situation. I wouldn't say it's like necessarily an upgrade, but yeah, it's really a condition thing for me. If I see a record like a better cover, like maybe I'll do it, but it has to be pretty substantial. But
you know what?
Just a record condition.
Another reason why to try to upgrade is because sometimes, for whatever reason, I can't really think of one time that I've actually liked when they do that. Maybe it has to do a little bit of the artist intent. I don't know. I'm actually about to release a record where I have this thing in question, but I really don't like when artists change the cover on the reissue like this.
Oh, Smashing Pumpkins. Yeah. Well, I mean, but it's foil. Siamese Dream on foil. That's what everyone was asking for.
It looks like dog shit. What is it? Purple shit. What is it?
It allows them to charge $50 for probably
the
30.
sky is like a bunch of flowers. Like, I don't know. It sounds really good, but
I wouldn't know, Jose. I have the original, so.
So do I.
Well, you would know then.
I believe mine is tangerine orange. Ronaldo, what color is yours? Let's just.
No, it's just
yeah.
Record Store Day.
It's actually still sealed.
Oh my! Oh! You just Rojas me, man. I thought we were tugging a board.
It's a copy that became part of the collection with the marriage. So.
Oh, it's a joint copy. Okay,
Yeah,
I
it's
like
a joint
that.
copy now.
But just
bingo. That's right.
In general, I think that
Headless Jose, I can hear you. Where are you?
I'm here. But
finding more records. He's finding more records to show us, everyone.
They did that with this as well, right? So, I mean, I don't mind it. There's the sticker.
That's a door, right? That's a door.
Yes.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think this is really not. It's not good. I don't like it. I don't know what's up with that. But Record Store Day Essentials did Siamese Dreams, and they put out the original cover.
Original white cover, yeah. You're right.
I mean,
shame on you.
That's right. Shame on you. You're trying to get extra money out of us. To put a bow on this topic, and then we'll close the first hour a little over. So if you've upgraded, for all the reasons we're talking about, you've got what you think is the next best copy, then why keep the one or not keep the one you're upgrading from? Chris, I'll start with you on this one. Why keep them both?
Because I've purged before and I regret it.
Ooh. Living with regret. Okay.
I did 2 big purges of duplicates like over the past 6 or 7 years, and I get nightmares about doing it. I wish I didn't do it. Wow. Especially knowing what I know now about sound and gear and having that fun on that deep dive. I'm just
Okay.
like, that was silly move on my part.
What about remixes?
I mean, remix could be considered an upgrade. I don't have any issue with that.
But I do hate when they do like this one, the vinyl record it comes with, or the raw mixes. So it's not the original record.
What record is that, Jose, for our visually impaired folks?
Pleased to Meet Me.
Pleased to Meet Me.
Replacements.
The Replacements. Okay.
You know, but I don't know. It's weird. It comes with a bunch of CDs, but is it an upgrade if it's just a different record? I guess like Tim.
Well, I don't have the original, but I hear that the remix is better than the original. It sounds better.
Okay.
Yes. Well, I don't know for this one, to be honest, but for Tim, yes.
For Tim, yeah, and I think that one too. I think
there are a lot of purists that would hate what you just said, but yes.
Listen, if you stalk Dr. Dre, somewhere Mazzy appears from a Mexican restaurant. He says, Kimbo and Coffee Dave and I are watching from a Mexican restaurant, but can't hear the sound. So we're going to have to be very animated with our gestures, our hands.
Hey, what the fuck is Matthew doing?
We can use hand signals. I don't know. You tell me.
So Matthew doesn't understand what I'm saying right now.
That's right. You could be saying you're the greatest, you're the worst. You could hold your nose. You could do a lot of things.
And so somebody mentioned Gish, and Gish is the best Smashing Pumpkins.
Ooh, spins vinyl. Hello, regrets. I can't relate. Yeah, I bet you can. Yeah, Gish is getting a OG non-foil cover. Okay, good to hear.
Theoretically, the copy that you've upgraded from should go.
You would think.
Think. What do I need 2 originals for? The other one goes. The lesser copy goes.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I guess my thing is like, what if you get a second version that sounds different? Is that an upgrade?
Well, it depends. Well, again, I'm faced with the dilemma in several cases where there's times that I like to hear it one way, and other times that I like to hear a different sound.
Yeah, it's tough.
I have the Rhino hi-fi of Loaded. I think the double 45 sounds better. The reason why I bought the 33 is because I was hoping that I could have a nice 33. But when I compare the two, I can't let the 45 go because it sounds better. So
it's not really an upgrade.
It was supposed. That was the intention. The intention was the upgrade.
This is a
fair question. Fair question. Kevin, me, myself, and my vinyl says, do you upgrade a cover and Frankenstein it? Now,
I have.
Jason's pointing, and I think that by and large, I think this is an acceptable practice. I think if you're like, we talked about the OCD thing may creep in here if you have a little bit of variation, and if you're wanting, if it's a really important record to you and you want it to be simpatico, you want everything to match, it can be harder to Frankenstein because if you have a great cover but maybe a different pressing, it gets a little sticky. But Jason, you got real excited on this one. Are you a Frankenstein fan? Clearly.
Sometimes you find the record for such a great deal has no cover.
Yeah.
And then you wait, and then you find the cover, and sometimes that rare cover is super cheap, you know?
Magic happens.
It's a score. You know, what the?
Jose is just a buffet of records tonight. I gotta be honest. He's got them all. I mean, there's
there's a photo of Mazzy at the Mexican restaurant.
Oh, hang on. It's Mazzy. Mazzy, look, we found you. There. Look at that harem. He's got a harem with him. Wow, harem alert. And, they got the Beatles for oh, my gosh.
Yes. Can you hear my cat?
I can. I turned on your cat even, Jose. That's great. Well, guys, segments run a little long, but we're making up for lost time. Let's put a pin in this one. We'll do bonus tracks are coming up. I want to thank my guests in the gallery. Stay around. Power Hour number 2 coming at you. Oh, Jose's even breathing. PETA is really happy with the show tonight. We've got a cat alert.
My cat's saying something.
Well, before we end, let me give you a key example, right?
All right, give me one.
So recently, like a month ago, I got the David Bowie, 1969, UK, right? This is the Space Oddity.
All right.
So I was able to get the record for cheap, right? Now I didn't have the cover, and then I waited, for a person to actually have the cover, and I Frankensteined it, right? So
That's
now
great. That's what we're
this
talking about.
piece, right? This is I don't know. I could sell this, should sell this at Den Bosch for sure.
That's what it's all about. You're literally you're an archivist. You're taking two disjointed pieces and making them whole again.
I've sometimes Frankensteined with three: the inner sleeve, the record, and the cover. Put them all together.
I've actually. Is this allowed? This is an actual question. Is this allowed? So, I have a record that I had the cover and the inner sleeve and the record signed by the artist. So what I did was I kept the record with the signed cover, and I put a non-signed record and inner sleeve, and then I have a signed inner sleeve with a non-signed cover and insert, and then I have a signed record, non-signed insert, non-signed cover.
Just
now
call
I
it a
have
week and the stream.
So which one are you going to keep? What are the two?
I have all of them.
Oh,
and
you're
when
going
people come over, I say I have 3 signed records, which is not a lie. You know? It is not a lie.
Land of make-believe.
Jose, nobody believes us. This tale is too good to be true. Kazoo Kid.
You want me to show it? I can show it.
No, listen, we believe you. But he's getting it. He's getting it.
I can, I guess.
No, listen, we've run. Oh, no, we've run. Listen. The new Diet 7-Up sponsorship. I don't know if they're going to approve of their first show running over the time. So we'll come back to it. We got more time. We got more show coming up. But thank my guests. Quick send off. Groove Seeker, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Arnaldo, thanks for joining us. 2 fingers, 2 hands.
I'm waiting
Jose.
For
John Bong. John Bong is his government name. Jose, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for allowing me to exist today.
That's what we do. And then Jason Rojas, man on a mission. Thank you, sir, for joining us.
CDs are back. Do you
forget,
how all the stars came out?
Somebody got a new computer. Well played, boys. Well played. We're getting back into shape. 1 week off. Getting the sweat going. The sweat's a good lather. Clearly, last show we had the word from our sponsors. We do have some sponsors, but I kind of tease this in the open. And, Jason wasn't here when I said this, but the VC Social Club, the Truce, I thought Secretary of State Jim Baker, rest in peace, was probably involved in bringing Mazzy and Jason back together to break bread and move forward as a lovely thing. Got a little dusty in the Concert Buddy household. So in that spirit, I thought, you know what? Who is out there that just hates my guts? And who can I maybe extend an olive branch to maybe move forward? And I know what you're thinking, because I got a lot of enemies. I got a lot of people. The Bleach Boys just don't like me, but there's one. You never forget your first. And he wasn't my first troll, but it's the Sixth Beatle. The Sixth Beatle he just don't like me. And that's okay. That's okay. It was recently brought to my attention. My new name is Concert Fatso. Concert Fatso. So I felt it was important to promote, because he is a musician and he loves music, and I'm a phony. So I thought it was important that our Kindness Corner segment would promote something the Six Beatles doing. He's actually performing somewhere. Check this out. This is incredible. Hang on.
Ladies and germs, one night only. The Sixth Beatle returns to tickle the ivories and ovaries at the Grease Weasel on April 9th, following his performance at the Pittsburgh International Airport. Fill his cup before you bust a nut.
Fill his cup before you bust a nut. So, incredible. April 9th. Mark your calendars. I want to get as many people as possible into the building. The Greased Weasel. Chris, you're in disbelief. Have you been to that? Is that a great club in the Pittsburgh region, Pittsburgh proper?
I'm sorry, I'm speechless.
I didn't even see it. Distracting.
Well, listen, I was listen. It's a big deal. Six Beetle got a big gig. He is legitimately playing next week. If you go to the Pittsburgh International Airport, he's playing the piano at the airport. A big gig. But afterwards,
is the government again on strike because of that?
I think so. I think it opened. I think the government strike affected not only TSA agents, but
you should look into that. You remember that jet that crashed?
Yeah. But listen. That's the least I could do. You know, I've been concert bidet, concert fatso, concert Crisco. You see a theme here. So I wish everyone, please go to the Pittsburgh International Airport next week. See the Six Beetle in the flesh, playing the piano, and then go to the Greased Weasel afterwards. You can. I think it's ladies' night, and it's so buy one get one free. So enjoy.
I hope it's a grand piano. You know, you don't want to see anybody playing like a keyboard. That's sort of lame.
I mean, I don't know music, so I don't want to comment. But you know, I can only assume. Like, I think every airport has like a baby grand. Like I know our airport does. There was a guy who was literally playing the Game of Thrones theme. It was amazing. I'm waiting for my plane, and dun, 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 dun. It's incredible. It was incredible. I felt like I was in Westeros. I couldn't believe it. So.
I kind of want to go to the U.S. now just for that.
It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Well, what can I say? I hope we can move forward, Six Beetle, and I hope that you can bestow even better names at me because I just love it. And I love hearing about it. I get a little note sent to me, and I appreciate it. So next week, April 8th and 9th, Pittsburgh International Airport. Fill his cup before you bust a nut, I think was the expression. So enjoy it. All right, well, this is bonus tracks. Having a fun one. We have one more topic to talk about. We'll see how this goes. I thought we'd have fun with this one. Maybe it's fun, maybe it's not. Vinyl inventions. You ready for this? Vinyl inventions. Now, this is just fun. This could be. The way I thought of this was if you could create something, not to say it can be done or it should be done, but if you could, Jose, are you playing with knives? Do you have a switchblade? I hear something. Is it?
No, it's not me.
Okay. Interesting. But vinyl inventions, what's something that if you could create it, you would think would make the hobby better? I'll start. Vinyl invention, a machine or a solution that removes deep scratches and literally can save the records. Deep scratch removal. It could be a machine. It could be a spread. What do you think? Would you buy it? Yep. Would it be a good vinyl invention?
Yes.
I think that it could be done in the sense that if there's a machine that knows the exact mold of a record should be pressed, and it could look where like little bits of record is missing or has more of, and it could be removed. You know, that could work.
Fair. Arnaldo, I saw you reach for something. Is it?
I got some show and tell.
Oh, I love it. So this is like with the vinyl inventions in mind?
Yeah, kind of like I got two instances. Along the lines of your scratch remover, have any of you had degassing? Off-gassing.
Yes. Yes. This is
Off-gas.
Would there be a solution that could fix this degassing? You can see it here, right? The opaque part, yeah. Well, unfortunately, it only happened on one side because the protective PVC sleeve was only on one side because I had removed it to put into a inner sleeve. But yeah, if we could find something to remove the off-gassing, that would be fantastic. So
yeah, I'm with you on that because I bought a couple.
The second one.
Oh, so we got two for
two.
I like
we're in topic here today with the Beach Boys, right? They got the copy mostly for the record, but I don't know if you could see the inside. The brown spots. If we could find us, I know there is probably something that can remove
The chicken pox.
I don't know what is it called.
Okay,
The browning of it. I don't know if it's mold or browning, but
if it's brown, it's good.
So yeah, that would be a godsend. And I know a lot of Japanese pressings suffer from the brown spots.
Yeah, that's the one the Magic Eraser just can't get out. Magic Eraser can get, especially.
I didn't attempt with the Magic Eraser.
But yeah, but those spots, chicken pox, as Jose lovingly called them, it's tough. I'm sure there's probably, you guys ever watch those restoration videos where they take?
I did, and there was this guy that did an amazing job on a Beatles record. It was fantastic. I don't remember, there weren't any brown spots, but there was water damage. You know how sometimes water damage leaves that halo?
Yes.
That can be fixed. And the guy did like an amazing job with it. He said he'll never do it again because it took him days to do it. Because he specialized in restoring comic books and books, but mostly comic books.
Yes.
And that were water damaged. So he decided to give it a try on an album cover, and he did a pretty fantastic job.
That's some of my like YouTube videos. I will literally go, like, if I have burning a night, just throw something on. I'll watch those like they take those posters, they put backer, the chemicals they use to take the brown out of the paper. Like, I'm mesmerized. Like, it's not ASMR. I know that's like soft talk to get you to sleep, but I'm like mesmerized watching them take the squeegee and and literally watching the paper, the white come back to the paper. Amazing.
But that
what was he? This guy, he says, I know a lot of you are probably going to cringe on what I'm about to do. He took the album jacket and immersed it in a tank of water. He just let it stay in there with whatever. Of course, it was distilled water, and I forgot what kind of chemical he would put in there.
Yeah.
And he had to repeat that a couple times and let it dry in the proper way. But he just immersed the entire cover in the tank of water. So I was like, wow.
Well, there's a technique for
the white came out beautiful. Like the yellowing of the white paper, it was gone.
Well, have you guys ever seen, like Nintendo? Everyone knows the original NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, not the Famicom, 1985 Nintendo. Jose, are you familiar with the NES, the original 8-bit?
Yes, but I know what you're talking, and I'm thinking of the word for the thing they use for that. I forgot the name of
Do you know where I'm going with this?
Yes, the yellowish, and they turn it for computers. They do that as well, but there's an actual name for the thing they do.
Is it plastic that got turned yellow?
Yes. So it's yellow plastic, and they literally put an epoxy, like a topical bleach, and then they put it in like a tank, or think of like a fish tank.
Name
they have
for that.
a UV light. Yeah, they use like a UV light, and they'll do it for 24 hours, and it literally will remove the yellowing. Like Super Nintendos are really bad for the yellowing if you try to find them aftermarket.
There's a guy from Texas that's famous for that on the YouTube.
I believe it. Yeah. It's
Commodore 64 guy. What is that guy's name?
So that means that he removes the shell from the electronics.
Correct. Yeah, he takes the plastic off. Yeah. He's not putting this on with the motherboard on there. No. But yeah, I mean, and this is true. Herkimer's right. Unfortunately, the OxyClean makes the plastic brittle. That's true. I mean, if you think about, you're degenerating the actual chemicals inside of it. Yes.
It's called retrobrighting.
Retrobrighting. Thank you, Jose. Yeah.
Retrobrighting. Yes.
Brian would know. Yeah, video games are big in Tokyo.
It's it's hydroxin peroxide cream that they put on the thing.
It is so crazy. In my Instagram feed, all I see is wood glue on vinyl records.
Oh my goodness! We're laughing because Mark Boyd says, "Does wood glue work on covers like it does on vinyl?" This is
you know what I will say that you shouldn't do it, but
has anyone tried it?
Yes, I have.
Wood glue? Yes, I've tried the wood glue. Yes.
Did it work?
Not really. Now, but I say that because I go back to the immortal Sebastian Bach was a big champion of this. He had his record collection, big Kiss fan.
Yeah.
A lot of his record collection was Hurricane Sandy.
Thinking of a
Because he was in New
different
Jersey, right? But he basically took his records. He saw the wood glue trick. He did it. He claimed it brought them back to life. So I am like, oh, great. I have a copy, and my demo copy, you guys will laugh, Hotel California, or no, Greatest Hits Eagles. This thing was beat to shit, mind you. But I'm like, oh, this will work. This is like 10 years ago. I did it right. I put it on my turntable. I applied it evenly. I put it, 24 hours to let it cure. Took a toothpick, lifted up the wood glue, the film after it hardens. And guess what? It still sounded like shit.
Was it scratches? Was it?
Yeah, see, that's probably why.
Yeah. Where?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, there's a product out of Australia called Record Revirginizer. Have you guys heard of that?
No.
It's simply I'll send you the link. It's basically the same concept as the wood glue, but it's a formula specifically for vinyl.
They sell like these like sticky things for the records now. I don't know if you've ever seen them. They look like what's that Robbie Williams movie with the thing, the blob thing? You know what I'm talking about?
The blob.
You remember that movie? There's like a green thing like dancing.
Come on, Jason. Hang on. You speak, Jose. What movie is this?
You never seen that?
Let me
Robbie
send me the
Williams
link.
With the Fluber. There you go. But there's
Robin Williams. Robin Williams. I thought you were talking about Robbie Williams, the boy band star from England.
It's Flubber,
right? Yeah.
Flubber.
Well, they sell these like things that has like that sticky thing. You could do it on the record and roll it.
Oh yeah. Vinyl goo. I have some of that. It's
Vinyl
worked
goo,
before. Literally, like it's kind of like Play-Doh almost, Jello Play-Doh, I'll call it, and it's lifted deeply entranced paper in the grooves before for me. I saved a Paul Abdul Spellbound record. Remember Spellbound, 1991, Hush Hush, great track, Jason's favorite. The Keanu Reeves was in the music video.
Yeah, I remember.
Definitely don't remember it.
That stuff saved the record for me. All right, Chris, here it is. Record Revirginizer, not a paid sponsor, but we will take your checks if you want to send them this way. Tell us about it, Chris.
I tried this. It's very expensive because you have to import it from Australia. But I tried it on some pretty beat records, and essentially it's you spread it on the record like you do with the wood glue. I didn't put it on the turntable. You kind of just massage it through the grooves, and then it dries up like the wood glue, and it's the same concept. You can if you do it right, you can peel it all off in one motion. Like you put a piece of paper on the edge, it dries, and you pull that piece of paper up, and it takes it. So it actually I did it on really beat records to try. It actually did a pretty good job. But then it really requires like a deep clean, absolutely, because there's some residue that definitely stays behind, even though they say it doesn't. But it's just the reason why I got away from it is just too expensive to like make it a big process.
Does it have like a warning? Like if you drink it, you buy every Rhino Hi-Fi, every Mo-Fi, every record on the wall.
It might be. Well, it says it's non-toxic, but that could be.
Well, yeah, this says that. So we're on the website. If you're scoring at home, it says a premium polymer blend that cleans and restores vinyl records close to original condition. A face mask for your vinyl records. A face mask for your vinyl records. Follow up. I didn't know. Sure, I knew they made microphones, but Shure makes cartridges too. I didn't know this. This is
they do.
Yeah, Ronaldo has a Shure.
Oh, my man, didn't know that. Okay.
They're popular with DJ. There's what you call it, the pencil ones that look like this. They're nice. Trackers.
Well, how much is it, Chris? I mean, not that. Do we have a?
I don't honestly. I don't remember. You have to. If you go, I had to email them. This is before they had like an e-commerce. I emailed them and they gave me a quote because I don't think they ship outside the U.S. from their website unless they've changed that.
49 Australian. So that's like what, 25?
It's like 30.
No.
Like
No,
hang on.
I think it's.
Hold up. What's that say?
49. Yeah, 28.
It's $35, $34 American.
Plus shipping.
How much is the shipping?
Well, a lot, probably, yeah.
But then
Yeah,
you can buy like I think
we'll
there's
pretend.
bulk discounts. If you email them, you can do bulk discount. Like if you buy 6 bottles or something like that. So.
All right. Oh, hang on. I got to change the address. Let's just do. Jason, can you give me your address? I know a lot of people are wondering your new address. Can you give that to me, please?
Armenia. What do you
Sure.
think?
You're in Armenia? You're in Armenia?
Aruba.
Aruba.
By the way, it looks like
You, one Penn Plaza.
I don't know if anybody here is of a I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
No, not that. Tuscaloosa?
What?
What about Tuscaloosa? Does anyone know? Alan Always, can you give me the zip code for Tuscaloosa? How about that? No? Tuscaloosa, hello. Look, here, we're gonna do this. I'm in Tuscaloosa.
The liquid looks. Has anybody ever cleaned a bong, an actual bong?
Hey, Chance, why don't you just
It looks
put
like that.
Hollywood, California 90210.
That's right.
You know what? That would have made a lot more sense. Oh no, it can no longer be purchased. What the hell is it?
Yeah, you can't.
It must not be allowed. Oh, they can't ship to the U.S.
So you have to
Alabama situation. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you have to email them, or at least this was like a long time. So Joel says $140 for U.S. buyers.
Oh, Joel's got the numbers. $100 for a bottle of this shit. $140. Oh, here we go.
You put a scoop of that, or you put like the whole bottle?
You put like almost like you're taking cough medicine, right? Which I mean I take the whole bottle when I take cough medicine, but
yeah,
like
I don't know about you.
Recommended dosage.
I dabble in that shit, right?
You need to get that and then make that video. Like, this thing cleans records, and I drink it every day.
I'm surprised.
Does it help with gingivitis? It looks like it helps with gingivitis. Is that right?
It might.
It looks like Fago.
They've been around for a long time. I'm not recommending the product. I'm just saying I'm surprised more people don't know about it because it's.
Can you gargle with it?
Oh, I'm sure you can. You may not wake up from it, but like
it's a little,
you can gargle with anything. Bleach,
so
windshield wiper fluid.
I'll say this: if you're going to try the wood glue, you can't tell me this isn't a safer option than wood glue.
I thought this. First glance, it looks like an energy drink. If I'm just being honest, it's blue and.
Oh, it looks like mouthwash to me.
Yeah, that's a fair call out. Maybe is this? It is.
They
just ripped the label off and threw it.
Wait. This is false advertising. It says 3-bottle pack, 140.
Oh.
Right.
I just love the name, record re-virginizer.
So it's $35 a bottle.
Stunty, this is true. It only takes $140 to be a virgin again. Yes. So,
it comes with a free Rush record. It comes with a Dream Theater record.
Joel says it's $140 cost with $10.91 shipping. Thank you for doing the math, Joel. They had a U.S. link on the page.
Stunty's comment. It's like you're on a date, then you're going to be like, "You ever had this record re-virginizer?" She's like, "No, I have never had it before."
Oh, tell me, you're a well-traveled record collector. What do you use to clean your records? I'm glad you asked. Have you heard of the record revirginizer? And then she's like, "Check, please."
And Michael Frommer will be like, "I'm too old for that shit."
Hang on, is this so? Mark he says a real question. Mark Boyd asks, "Would silly putty work?" Honest question. I don't know, because I think.
You want to
depends
try?
what the chemicals are. I don't know. Do we have any scientists? Is there any scientists in the gallery?
Why don't you just use magic eraser?
Yeah, can anybody take their most prized record and take a magic eraser and just rub the shit out of it and see what happens? Tell it, please.
Oh, I did once for a noise show for someone. I send off grooves from a record. I don't know if anybody's ever heard a record that done that, but it sounds pretty.
First,
we scratch it like this, so like a 4-pattern thing.
Wyoming Dave, I can't read that comment. I read it, and while I found humor in it, I am trying to be Trying to be, again, we're trying to get new sponsors. We just got Diet 7 Up today, so I
Don't get excited, Wyoming Dave, with sexual innuendos things, right?
Yeah, Wyoming Dave, he does like the cheeky comments. Brillo pads. Brillo pads has entered the chat. I don't think Brillo pads would work. Pete says, if you need the revirginizer, you may be using your records incorrectly. Fair call. Fair call. Oh, this, Jason, how do you respond to this? I've heard Rojas's copy of Purple Rain. Is he advocating for the record revirginizer to clear that up?
That's after drinking 3 copies of the revirginizer. Herc.
Herc. He's hitting you below the belt. Jason, vinyl inventions. What comes to mind? This is like a very ubiquitous question that you can dream it up, you can think it up, or maybe it's already something that exists. Like what do you think would be a great thing to move the hobby forward?
Boner pills, right?
Like a hotline. I think Chuck D was saying like record collector consulting. Like I'm your therapist. You call me. You're like, do I need another copy?
Like a sponsor. You mean
right?
A sponsor?
Right. Do I need a copy of this? Britney Spears record? Of course you do. Buy it wholeheartedly, right? Or as like the questions like Arnaldo asked me, is this a good deal? Right? What are the 3 things I say to you, Arnaldo?
How much do you love this record? Do you really need this? I forgot the third one.
Do you put?
Are you going to listen to it again?
Oh yeah, are you going to listen to it again?
Well, I would add a 4th one, Arnaldo. If it's less than $10, who gives a shit if you're going to listen to it again? Who gives a shit if you don't really like it? So
I like it. $1 million idea. There you go. $1 million idea. Jason, I have to ask this because as somebody who has bought records from the collection of the deposed Sean Combs and Austin that one time,
yes.
Baby oil, more baby oil. Is this a good technique you're aware of?
As long as it doesn't hurt the grooves, otherwise you have to put that revirginizer on it.
Yeah, you got to pair some Johnson & Johnson baby oil with the revirginizer, and it's a great pairing. It brings them back to life, and it puts you in jail.
I do have an idea that I think it's plausible for the next few years.
All right, try me.
Wait, I was reading the Stunties comment. Anyways, so I don't know if anyone here has. I don't know why you would, but there are now for anyone that wants to have what do you call that in English? Fake nails, right? Like
Lee press-on nails. Yes.
So there's now an invention. There's a machine that you could change the color of your nails with that. I don't know if anybody's seen that, but that's a thing now. There's a machine now that you can
Total Recall. I think they did that on Total Recall. Yeah,
but it's a thing now.
No, I'm kidding.
It's a real product.
Real
now.
deal. Right.
There are nails that you put into a machine, and they could change the color instead of like going. Have them change. You just have whatever that. But if they have that, they could potentially make a record. They could change colors, right? If you connect it in the middle, change the color of the record, or make it a picture disc, a flash by photos of Morrissey rejecting beef from your house, like that. It'll be a great, right? So AI inspire artwork, right? Bob Dylan Patreon website with the AI thing going on. So,
Jose, this is Jose. I'm gonna age shame you. Jose, get ready.
Yes.
Probably before your time, there used to be T-shirts. I know you print called Hyper Color that literally, Arnaldo may remember this, or Jason probably does. Yes. Hyper Color. You get them at the mall. You go to the record store, then you go to like merry-go-round or something. Anyway, and they would change color with heat. So as like teenagers, you're sweating. You don't use deodorant. Girls, guys coming around making you whatever, and they would change color. So it's only fitting that 30 or 40 years later they've perfected this with nails.
Yes.
But I actually like what your idea because, like Arnaldo says, right? Birdman can't really get a black pressing right, but maybe they can get the orange one right for whatever reason, and then you tap this device and it makes it black.
Well, have you ever had a liquid filled record? They're really thick.
Yeah,
You know,
Arnaldo knows. We told the story of Jaws.
Yes, but they're really thick. So I think for a niche product, that they could have like a record that has like the LED lighting or potentially like a pattern, you know, because it would just be like a screen, right? Even if it's just one sided, the other side is white or whatever, right? But if you could do that, if they done it with nails that are like this, you know,
that looks like a butthole. Can you do that again, Jose? That looked like a butthole. Can you?
Butthole surface.
It's a butthole right there. Henry's got. So
are you saying that because my hand is brown? Is he saying
that's exactly why I said that, Jose. Exactly.
I'm fucking with you.
We do have butthole jokes aside. We do have some good comments. Henry says that would be cool. You could get your family photos on vinyl records. Okay, that's not too bad.
I would get the Chad Chasm with the Mexican sombrero photo like, on every record I own.
We need a T-shirt on that one first, Jose. Scotty Strict9 says, aside from custom carpentry, the 45 storage options are weak for large collections. I agree with this. There's an invention in there somewhere. Yeah, I mean, they do make like the little crates for 45s that are like the Peaches crate facsimiles, but I agree that's kind of lame. I have to use like a plastic shower bin. Shout out to Target. I have a nice. Jason's been to my home. He's seen it. It's literally a clear little tub that I can put my 45s in. And but yeah, I think there's not a calyx setup for 45s, is there?
No, but I have a it's like a DJ case.
Yeah. Like a carry case, like a box?
Yes, but it's for 45s.
Sure. Yeah.
And it has different rows of 45s. Once you filled it, you can't lift that sucker. It's like it is so heavy that it's ridiculous. So I recently got the I think it was Joel or someone else on our chat posted the sale at Container Store of those bins.
Oh yeah, those plastic tubs.
What are they called? Really useful? What are they called? Really useful?
Groove Seeker.
They're
Groove Seeker converted the sale. Thank you. Was it the Container Store? Look at this guy.
The Container Store. And
Joel, you're officially an influencer. Look at this guy. Unbelievable.
Why is that shit empty?
Hang on. Are you at get out the glow sticks? The Groove Seeker is he's shaking.
Chris, once you fill that, good luck. Yeah.
I know. I actually went up in the emergency room. I filled one bin.
How are people supposed to go to record fairs with those things? Once you've filled it, you can't lift it. So I got the smaller box. And the second time I went back, not only did they have 25%, they had 30% off if you picked it up in store. So I was like,
oh, Bopus, baby, Bopus. Let's go. Yep. So now Jose was kind enough, real quick, guys. I don't know what to say about this. Jose was talking about the nail polish idea for records. He sent us a link, so at least I can do it. I mean, here's the link, but I'm scared that Jose had this so readily available.
Well, I looked it up.
It's eye polish and effortless elegance, infinite possibility.
No, but I mean, if they can do it with a nail, why wouldn't they be able to do it with a record, right?
I mean, is this AI? I mean, I have to ask: are these AI people? Because
no, they look pretty.
They're real people.
Did they drink the re-virginizer?
Can you click to watch?
They had to have. They had to down 2 bottles of revirginizer before they posed. Unbelievable.
Can you click to watch? I don't know what the fuck.
Oh no. Well, maybe. Let's see what happens, boys. Play with sound.
No, this is like AI bullshit, I guess. Wow.
Welcome to iPolish, the future of digital cosmetics. Created by actual rocket scientists, iPolish digital cosmetics
that's the thing. All right, there you go.
At your fingertips with a first-of-its-kind patented technology.
Oh, they have an app.
Oh,
shit, look at this.
Easy as changing the song on your playlist. Change colors on
This
the
is
wall
April
whenever
Fools?
you want.
No,
on
it's-
demand. The eye polish starter kit comes with everything you need to get
Jose,
started.
you might have
And
just
resale
changed our
nails can be
lives.
purchased and substituted in your perfect fit size.
Are you gonna be like, hey, honey, you want some nails? Forever
Forget
nails?
honey, I'm gonna grow my nails long and I'm gonna do this shit.
No, but for real, if they can do that with nails, they can do that with a record.
That looks like a hoax.
No, there's a video of them actually doing an affair.
Have you seen the videos of the little kids in the bathtub?
No, I've never seen a video of a kid in a
With
bathtub.
with the foam bomb, and all of a sudden it twirls, it dissolves, and a little rubber ducky comes out.
Never. That sounds
Totally
like
fake.
I would stay far away from her now.
The bath bomb. They're
Far
bath
away.
bombs. They're little kids in the bathtub having fun, and they throw the bath bomb in there, and it's unreal the way it unfolds, and a toy comes out of it.
I've never seen
That's what this
kids.
looks like. This looks like one of those scams.
Arnaldo, behave. Yeah, Tom, I don't know what's going on. Rubber duckies, kids in bathtubs. I don't know what's happening. We got a serious one. Kevin was telling some jokes earlier, but he says, I honestly want a humdinger that I can preload 100 records, and it cleans, dries, and sleeves my records. Sleeving is a new dimension.
Wow.
In 5 hours. I mean, I believe that there is a device like that, but I think
I think in an era, the era that we live in, when people at a record plant are still putting stickers manually on covers and inserting them in sleeves, that's really a very, very tall ask.
Arnaldo, that's tough but fair. Tough but fair comment, but yes, I can't disagree. Yeah, Vinyl and Kicks looks like a scam to me. Also, yeah, we're thinking that is a credit card hijacking situation from.
Oh, again, I didn't saw that video first. I saw it at an actual place. Somebody was like, what do you call it? Demoing it.
Wow. Like the mall or something, like a shopping.
Yeah.
Was it
The mall.
The tomato lady.
Tomato lady. Yeah, that's where
Sorry,
we learned
Shane, it's my bad.
No, you're
Yeah,
right. Chris, you're right. I know. It jinxed it. We both thought it at the same time.
You know why?
Oh yeah.
Power of the pin. Power of the pin, brother.
Listen, this is only seasoned audiophiles can only.
By the way,
that's right.
The nail thing, it's only $95. So
so you can either get almost a MoFi of Television Marquee Moon or eye polish. That's a tough call.
But again, if they do that on a record, I don't think it would be that expensive. At least it would be less expensive.
I love the idea, execution. I think there was a comment earlier. Pete, Music in the House, would love to see pressing plants doing some investment in a QC method that scans all the records as they come off the press, using a camera to pick out some of the visual flaws more consistently. Pete, great call. And I say that because I don't know if I brought this up. I wasn't sure if we'd do show and tell tonight, depending on how I felt. But I recently got this David Gray record. This is called Nightjar. It's like some extras from some recent albums.
Is that David Gray? Right.
Yeah, David Gray. And I took this out of the package today, paper sleeves, and it looked like it had been dropped on the record pressing plant floor. I couldn't believe it. I had to throw it straight in my degrader. I mean, how does this happen? How?
It kind of ties into one of my inventions. This is patent pending, by the way.
Got it.
But some kind of device or mechanism to test for warps when you're out digging at like a used
like
record
a
fair or
clamp,
something.
like a like
Something
you could.
to
There's a thing like like a propane tank. There's like a hanger you can put it on, and it will tell you how much propane's in the tank. Same premise, right?
Yeah, I can't reveal too much because I'm waiting on my paperwork to come back. But
yeah, we don't want people to steal these ideas. There is
because I've eyeballed stuff. I'm like, this looks great. I've done the wobble, the flip, and I get home and it's like, this is a disaster. What's
First
wrong
up,
with me?
yeah, it's Beach Boys all over again. Beach Boys all over again.
I think that if I don't mind, when records don't come with shrink wrap, they come like in the European way with the record on the back.
Yeah.
Or just the thing. Just take it out, look at it. So I think if records stores had
kind of. Well, guys, I think we just made somebody a lot of money. We've given so many great ideas. Now it's up to the the venture capitalists or the Kickstarter crew. I'll never forget the time that I was robbed of a Kickstarter contribution for a ultrasonic cleaner. That was fun. So, did I ever tell this story? Kickstarter. It was like a humdinger.
I almost subscribed. Did you never get it?
No, $100 gone. And then Kickstarter. This isn't meant to tell this tale, but since we're talking about it, yes, $100 ultrasonic cleaner, first backers, great. $100, why not? I thought I'd shoot them out against my degrader. $100. Yeah, donated it. They radio silent after the first update. Never heard from them again. You contact Kickstarter, read the T's and C's, and then the T's and C's, it's like there is no promise to deliver on product, even if you hit the threshold. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what? You want to talk about a scam? Kickstarter.
Wow.
Did
Humming Guru start with a Kickstarter as well?
What's that?
Humming Guru started with
Humming Guru, Degritter. They started the same way. So I'm like, yeah, this is probably legit. But I'm not even making this up. About a year later, I'm sure it's these same scammers. They came back with another one, different marketing, but it looked like the same device, same scam. I couldn't comment fast enough. Avoid. These guys are ripoff artists. The worst. Vinyl. It was called Vinyl Sonic, if I remember correctly. The product, Vinyl Sonic. What a joke.
I remember seeing one for a flattener that almost tempted me. Forgot which one it was.
Avoid Kickstarter. I mean, that's my advice. You do what you want, but Kickstarter is the worst. So
speaking of flatteners, Project put out that flattener. It's like $600 less than the I forgot the name of it. But Project put out one for like $1,000 that's supposed to be pretty good, but I haven't heard anybody do a review on it or anybody mention it besides what I've read. It was on Turntable Lab only in the US. It's not even on Amazon yet or anything.
So we'll leave with this. Yeah. Oh, David Gray, greatest hits. Look at you. Nice, Jose.
You have that?
That's good. See, you got good taste. Yeah, is it? Oh, White Ladder. Now, see, Jose, this is why we're buddies, right?
I have that one. Is that the VMP White Ladder?
No.
Double 45.
VMP was the only one that did it at 45 RPM. I don't know how they got it exclusive.
White vinyl.
Yeah, so that was from the store.
Yeah.
David Gray put out the white one himself, and I think it was in some retail. But Vinyl Me Please got the exclusive 45 RPM, but they had to do silver vinyl, which is kind of weird. But what do I know? Nice, I like it, Jose. Great taste.
Can we close off on VMP since you just mentioned it?
Sure, why not?
I read a post in social media that they were charging people again. Chris, I meant to give you a heads up. They were charging people again the memberships.
So I think I'm in the clear because I was long. I wouldn't say long gone. I was months out when all that went down. Plus, I think I've had that credit card compromised well in advance. So I have a new credit card. So I have yet to see anything just randomly hit up. But I would say check your statements because apparently if you read the Reddit and some of these forums, like first of the month, Vinyl Me Please, especially if you've tried the new Vinyl Me Please. We tried having them on here. Yeah, we tried having them on here and then they ghosted us. So it's nothing personal. But you read the forums, people who may have bought one or like here's the real scam. People who bought that NWA record before they closed shop, unless you're a member now, they had them pressed ultimately now. You can't get what you ordered before unless you're a member now.
Right.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. They suck.
I mean, it's a shame, I don't know. There's a bunch of lip service, but tried having them on the show. Say your story, guys, but whatever. Well, we've had nail polish, promos,
wood glue.
We've had wood glue conversation.
Revirginizer.
We're all revirginized after this show. I feel refreshed. I can't believe. I mean, it's a great feeling to be revirginized. I didn't know it was possible, but it is. It is. Guys, it was a good run. I'm sure we're going to get shut down. Diet 7-Up will be coming for me, or who else? Who else is coming for the Kings? I want to thank my guests, Groove Seeker, Arnaldo.
Thanks,
John. And Jason Rojas, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. We'll see you next week. Oh, you got the Flea record. Oh, what a flex. Rojas with the Flea record. We'll have to hear next week what you think about it. We're out of here. See you guys.